MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Brewers are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Zach Eflin will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Brewers, the center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Lorenzo Cain.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
You talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
Batting second,
Brandon Crawford digging in next.
Crawford.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center, and that is off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
In is Christian Yelich. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the second deck and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, giving him an even 150. And the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Batting fourth.
Standing in now, Omar Narvaez.
Narvaez.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year, as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Kingery's there, and there's one away. Now at the plate, Eric Sogard. And Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the run is in to score from third.
Well, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split fin. An ambush tactic, and it worked.
Christopher Sanchez comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Now a bunt attempt here. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two. Sogard over at second. Smoke at first. One gone. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Stepping into the box, Lorenzo Cain. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
That last at that.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering too.
The batter, number 35.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Harper is there to make the catch, and mercifully Adrian Hauser is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign. Out in front of it, strike one. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. After it is Williams. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in, Omar Narvaez, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's.
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
In now, Ryan Braun. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll pull into second with one away.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Hit softly down the line at first. And there's out number 2.
Now that.
Here's Eric Sogard, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him as the blowout continues.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Sir Anthony Dominguez is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is going to have room out there as he puts this ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
There to take it now is Kane as he puts it away for the first down. Set to get his day started, Didi Gregorius. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Back goes Braun to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Striding into the box, JT Realmuto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hauser is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
High pop-up. Sogard will put this one away, and the side is retired. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box now, Brandon Crawford. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the run is Williams. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. So 2 away in the Brewers half of the 3rd. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And a relay home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his third home run of the ball game, as this lead got even wider.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
The left fielder, number 8.
At the plate now, Ryan Braun. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Matt Carpenter.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. Big swing by Carpenter, and this is out to deep right.
And gone up into the second deck.
A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. Robert Stock is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Stepping in now, Eric Sogard, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Hoskins has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Up next will be Nick Williams. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Strike taken up in the zone.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
High and deep down the left field line, and no one will get this one. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Grounded to the right, fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now at the plate, Robert Stock. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
He's in movement, great.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. So coming to the plate, Adrian Hauser. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The center fielder.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. His third home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brandon.
To the plate now, Brandon Crawford, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Williams is there, 2 gone. Striding in, Christian Yelich. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that'll bring up Gene Segura back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider. It completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Fouled off. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out. Omar Narvaez will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4. You know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Standing in now, Ryan Braun. Taken in by Gregorius. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
The third baseman, number 13.
Standing in, Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
No balls and 1 strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just. Here's the 0-2. Big swing by Carpenter, and this is out to deep right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
The batter, number 7.
So now to the plate, Eric Sogard.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
4.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Here's Justin Smoak now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Right side hit hard, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Into the box, Adrian Hauser. He grounds it sharply to third. Gregorius is there, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Brewers forced to settle for 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The shift will be of little importance here, as this is lifted in the air out to left field. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out.
Now batted.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Didi Gregorius. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. I had him guessing that time, as he's barely able to foul it away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, but they're going to need a few more here, as they're still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Popped him up. Smoke in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Nick Williams, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Swing and a liner. And Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. Victor Arano gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard liner to center field. Williams is right there, one down.
The batter, number 35.
Ready for another chance? Brandon Crawford. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting. The right field.
Ready once again, Christian Yelich. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. The 0-1. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Harper. Gone! It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now back.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
The left fielder, number 8.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. At the plate now, Ryan Braun, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. And in steps Scott Kingery. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Brent Suter enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Davey Grion will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
The 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you'd normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Here's the 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this. Adam Morgan comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Matt Carpenter will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Eric.
In now, Eric Sogard, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Morgan has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Williams. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. Now at the plate, Brent Suter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Ooh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
The 0-1 delivery. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Hot shot on the ground is short. There's Segura on to second for the force out, and the side. Stepping up to the plate, Bryce Harper will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Harper is retired, and there's 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Another try at 2-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. This one ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Kingery waits on it. 1 out. And here's Christian Yelich now, working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's the 0-1. Line drive, base hit to right.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his fourth in the ballgame as this lead got even wider.
Well, there are good days and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
David Robertson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
David Robertson.
To the plate now, Ryan Braun. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and that is off the wall.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Stepping in now, Matt Carpenter. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone! So a two-run shot to left center, his fourth in the ballgame as they just continue to pour it on here.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Eric. Into the box, Eric Sogard. Into center field, line drive base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box now, Justin Smoke. A swing by Smoke, and this is soaring to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, the 198th of his career as the blowout continues.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. At the plate, Brent Suter.
As he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second.
Kingery's there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. And he's been terrific so far with 4 hits in 6 tries. Into the corner and slicing foul. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The right fielder, Christian Yelich.
At the plate now, Christian Yelich. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Wow, that's 3 home runs in his first 3 at-bats. I'm no expert, but I might say they have to give him first base for the rest of the game, no matter what the situation is. He's destroying them so far.
Omar Narvaez will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be. Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
0-1, here's the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Now another 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
1-0 the count. Now here it comes. A ball and a strike.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Scott Kingery, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Soft grounder left side. Carpenter's got to get rid of it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order, and they remain well behind. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the outfielder, Ryan Braun. And this one is gone. A home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Hector Neris will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Adam Hazley is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 5th in this game as they just continue to pour it on here.
That's it. I'm out of here. 5 home runs in 1 game. That's insane. A couple of things I know for sure. He needs to buy a lottery ticket on the way home from the ballpark and keep his phone on at all times. Cooperstown should be calling.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping in now, Eric Sogard. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
The first baseman.
Ready to take his hacks again, Justin Smoke, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-1 on its way. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A solo shot here off the bat of Justin Smoke, leaving him 1 shy of 200 for his career as the blowout continues.
Now batting, the pitcher, Freddie.
Standing in now, Freddie Peralta. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
The batter, number 30.
Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. So striding in, Adam Hazley, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now batting, shortstop.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Cain is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Phillies down to their final out now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily
on to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
Tons of runs in this one. The Milwaukee Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Adrian Hauser takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he gives up only 1 hit in 5 innings of work. Zach Eflin permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.